Hello and welcome into an NCAA Skype session. I'm Zach McHale. Joined alongside me today is Stanford goalkeeper Andrew Thomas. Now, Andrew, this is your second season in net for Stanford, but I want to backtrack first to your redshirt freshman year. You guys make a quarterfinal run to the NCAA tournament, but more importantly, it's your first year in net for a team that's just won 3 consecutive national championships. So walk me through some of the pressures that come with such a bigger role.
Yeah, of course. Obviously, it was a fantastic season last year. I enjoyed every second. But like you do say, there's a little bit of expectation and a little bit of pressure. But I don't think pressure is the right word. It's kind of opportunity more than anything. I had the opportunity to kind of go out and express myself in the way the previous goalkeepers and previous teams at Stanford had done in those, like you said, national championships beforehand. I was fortunate enough to be kind of under Nico my freshman year, Nico Corti, who had that fantastic season, like absolutely incredible. And I learned so much from him about what it took to be a college level goalkeeper and succeed at that level and at that stage. And I think that I tried to kind of work in little bits that I take from him into my season last year, and it put me in a decent place, I think.
So you've had a good mentor, you've had the success, but playing at a high level of competition is nothing new to you. Since you were 9, you've been in the Watford FC Academy. You've had opportunities to play overseas at a high level, and even play at a high level here with Team USA. So, what is the lessons that you've learned from those two experiences kind of helped you grow as a player at Stanford?
Yeah, so like you mentioned, it's been kind of an exciting few years and period of time in my life where I'm really enjoying playing the soccer. But I've had the previous experiences at a decent level, like you mentioned, with Watford FC and their academy system, and I learned a lot from my time there. I loved every moment, every minute, all the highs and all the lows, and I was surrounded by some incredible players and incredible coaches who tested me in every regard all the way through my time there. Same with the kind of the national team stuff, which is I'm obviously very blessed and honored to have had happen. But it was a case of like taking what I could from every moment and every individual, because you hear lots of information from lots of different sides, and it's kind of filtering to the most pristine, most important kind of little nuggets of gold that I can introduce into my game.
Absolutely. So, I mean, it's a lot of taking the lessons from your time in the youth academy, your time with the national team, and obviously now you've had an opportunity to channel all of those lessons into your collegiate career so far. Now, I want to take a little bit of a turn on this. So, most athletes really seem to focus on one sport in their career. They hone in on their skills, they develop, they grow, and it takes them to however far it takes them. But in your case, you had a second sport for a while that was also a love of yours. So can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, of course. So I played cricket growing up as well. That was kind of my balancing act with my soccer. I signed up for my local cricket side around the same time that I did my football soccer team. I was signed up actually by my Russian mother, so there's always a bit of a joke about that we really didn't have any idea about what we were getting ourselves into. But I played a lot of cricket growing up. Split my time honestly fairly evenly from the age of about 10 to 16, 17, and kind of had some incredible experiences and opportunities to travel the globe and play at varying levels with lots of different incredible people. But I think when I got to that kind of 16, 17, older kind of age, I finally realized, well, I think I probably always knew, but finally accepted that my heart lied with the soccer, with the football, and that was the direction that I wanted to go in. But yeah, like I said, I had so many incredible memories from playing cricket. I think the two balanced off one another really, really well. I learned a lot from my cricket that I introduced into my football and vice versa. I remember some comments from some of my goalkeeping coaches when I was younger, especially like 13, 14, 15. They'd comment on how kind of, at least at that period of time, unorthodox bits of my technique were. And I think that was pretty well attributed to my cricket. But the lessons, such as the concentration, some of the reaction time and that kind of thing is definitely in a better place now, having spent kind of almost double the amount of time working on those things.
Now you mentioned balance there between soccer and
Mhm.
cricket. How do you think that the balance of those two, especially at such a high level of commitment, has helped you adjust maybe to college and balancing class and soccer?
Certainly, yeah. I definitely attribute a ton of my kind of timekeeping, time management ability to having to balance my soccer, my cricket, and also the school when I was younger. It's like for every single college player in the country, it's a balancing act between the school and the sport. And you really are like a student athlete and don't give up much in either of the two regards, or anything in either of the two regards. So it's a case of making sure that both of them excel. You excel in the classroom and you excel on the field. And without kind of proper time management abilities, knowing what's best for your body, knowing what's best for your mind, and getting everything done to excel in both facets of your life, that's incredibly important. Yeah.
So you mentioned excelling on the field, and obviously last year you guys make the quarterfinal run. This
Mm-hmm.
year, getting into the top five of the rankings, even number one as recently as a couple weeks ago. A
Mm-hmm.
couple of results not going your way. A tie last week. Most recently, a loss your first of the season against Washington on Thursday
Mm-hmm.
night. How does this team rebound against Oregon State on Sunday, and then for the rest of the season heading into the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, of course. Obviously, it was a very good start to the season. We were happy with the way things were going, and a couple results that didn't go the way we'd have liked, the last two. Um, but it's sport. Like, we understand, we know what we did wrong. We're going to take the time and analyze, take what we can from both games, and right the wrongs. Going into the next game on Sunday, it's an opportunity to kind of prove ourselves and prove to each other, honestly, what we're aspiring to be, and go out, enjoy the moment, enjoy the opportunity to compete and get 3 points.